Hi guys! I'm sorry I didn't post this video on Wednesday, but a lot of things have happened this last week that I'm excited to tell you about. First, Emma this week, we're really excited about how big she is. This week, she's the size of a mini lop rabbit. And we were just like, oh, that's perfect! I don't know why, but we geeked out about it. We were like, what? Easter and a rabbit? It works perfectly. And then, this is how big her hand is this week. It blows me away how big she gets every week. I know she's growing, but it just always surprises me to see the hand get bigger. On Saturday, we had the baby shower, which was super fun. I had several of my friends come, and it was so great seeing them, talking with them, getting advice from them. And there was a piece of advice that I got in particular that I want to pass on to all of you, whether you are current mothers, whether you are about to have your first, whatever it is. I was told by multiple people, but be patient with yourself. It's okay if you don't shower in one day. It's okay if you don't get the house clean and keep it clean every day. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself credit for what you're doing. Sometimes it's just good that your kid's alive that day. Sometimes that's good enough. Let that be good enough. So that's some advice that I offer to all of the first-time moms out there, second or third or whatever it is. All of you moms out there, be patient with yourself because it's a learning experience every single time. So you're great. You're going to be a great mother, or you are a great mother. Just be patient with yourself. We also had our doctor's appointment on Tuesday. Here's what's happened this last week. Really, it's kind of been the last couple of weeks. But last week, in particular, I had something kind of interesting happen where I started feeling pain on both of my ribs and then a pressure down from like the top of where my uterus is. And it would tighten for maybe like 5 to 10 seconds and then it would release. But then a minute later it would tighten again and then it would release. And it would do that consistently for about 5 minutes. And then I wouldn't feel it again until maybe 8 hours later or something. Like, I mean, a long while later. So I told my doctor about it. And I was like, but those are just Braxton Hicks, right? I mean, it's not anything, like I'm not in labor. And he said, no, but it sounds like contractions. It sounds like that's what you're having are contractions. They're just not being productive. I was like, oh, that's great. I don't want them to be productive right now because I don't, as much as I want Emma to come, I don't want her to come right now. He went on to say, she might come a little earlier than you think. And it's still happening. It's not something that the hours have gotten closer together, the contractions are longer or anything like that. But every now and again, I feel this tightening in it and it hurts. Like this last week with cravings, I have been craving grapes. So I'm hitting kind of a fruity stage. Oh, that's something else. We're gonna run a race. And by we, I don't know if Tony's gonna do it with me or not. But hopefully I'm gonna take Emma with me. If not, I'll have Tony take her. So I'm for sure gonna run a race, July 25th. It's a 5K, so it's not anything huge, which is good because I don't want anything huge. Next week is going to be really hard for me. I already know that I'm subbing 3 days in a row for choir, which that won't be bad. I'll just be on my feet a lot those 3 days. But so the video might come out late next week as well. So I'll do my best to have it in Wednesday. Maybe I'll film at the school or something during the prep period. But that's my plan. I think that's it for this week, you guys. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!
I would say, yeah, I'm not. careful, don't pop it on my head.
Yeah, I actually made her baby shower cake. It has marshmallow. And then we had some like movie strip around the top here. And then baby blue and floral. You're scared of them popping?
And I don't like the feel of the static.
Oh,
It's like
that
around
makes
my head. I'm
sense.
just like, ugh. Where does it go? You don't know?
Okay, let's see.
I don't either. I don't know this puzzle. Right here?
Where it looks like.
High School Musical.
Really?
No.
Okay.